by separating particular persons or their supporters. So on this basis, we can say that how you plan for reform Bangladesh or make unity, accept them, and are you an only advisor for the other half, excluding them particular parties or the persons?
Okay. Thank you very much indeed.
Simple answer is lots of questions, lots of issues, all came at the same time. We couldn't handle everything right away. So it's a kind of period that we have gone through. Things have calmed down, come to order. Now we are dealing with it. Bringing order to the nation was a big task for us because the police force that we got, yesterday they are shooting at the kids. And today suddenly they said, okay, clear the road, get out. Who are you? They want to beat you up because you killed my brother, you killed my son, you killed my sister. And now you're telling me to do what to do. So they're afraid to go to the road. So we had a deadlock situation. We didn't know how to handle those kind of things. So it took time. And luckily, I can report you, that has come down now. People are accepting the police, all the people that they identified as the perpetrator of all the terrible things that happened to Bangladesh, taken out of the services, and they will be under trial. This is the trial becomes such an important thing. You know the person. It's not something some police. I know the guy who did that. It's in front of me. It's in my video. I can show you my video. If the whole thing happened in Bangladesh with open videos everywhere. So all recorded. It's an amazing kind of uprising where every single event is recorded as it happened. Not one camera. Everybody has a camera. Everybody's taken. It's all been assembled, it's identified, and we are trying to clean. We are not saying that we are a government who solve all the problems. We are successes. We have now a police force which can bring law and order in the country and so on. So we are, and the unity of the political parties is a number one goal for us. We have been sitting together. All these things we're talking about creating a July charter. It's not an easy thing for all the parties to sit together and debate. But we're doing that. And I'm promising you here, and I hope I can deliver you in July. July is next month. That charter will be announced in the presence of all parties. That's the best unity you can get in any country after a revolution within a month, within a year.
Okay. Thank you very much. The front row here, the man next to you. Is so packed.
Thank you, Chair.
I'd like to say who you are, please.
My name is Bulbul Hassan. I work for Channels Television. I've got a very precise question. People in Bangladesh, a significant number of people in Bangladesh apparently disillusioned with the conventional political system. So once the election is over, the democratically elected government takes over, are you in a position, or do you have any desire to be a part of that government?
No way. No way. I think none of our cabinet members would like to do that, not only me. Our job is to make sure this transition is managed well and people are happy when we hand over power to the elected government. So we want to make sure election is right. That's a very critical factor for us. If the election is wrong, this thing will never be solved again. It will be very difficult.
Thank you for the question and answer. Right, Nico, last one in the front row here, and then I'm coming to the back, and over here. We've got good time. Not for everyone, but lots of time. Oh, sorry, no, this chap here, sorry.
Thank you very much for arranging this event. My name is Diwan Mehdi. I'm the Director General of British Bangladesh Chamber of Commerce and Industry. First of all, I would like to say thank you to you for taking the responsibility in a big chaos when the young generation was wanting for a big change. So you showed the courage, and we appreciate your time and patience.
We had no other option. Therefore.
Okay. My question is to you. We have seen a very surprising role played by India they seem to be a democratic country, but when it comes we talk about Bangladesh, their role is very unclear. In what capacity, if I speak very legally, they are keeping Sheikh Hasina in their country while there will be a trial going on in our country? And the same question was asked in their parliament. They did not have any clear answer. And I know you are a very well-known person, like internationally. In order to create pressure on India, how you are using your lobby in terms of United Kingdom, in terms of USA and other countries, because this is very surprising in 21st century. If we see a prime minister flip from one country after killing thousands of people, after making injured thousands of students, like number of incidents we have seen there was no internet even. Our friends were there, our family member was there, and someone needs to take the responsibility. And how, in what capacity India is keeping her?
Thank you for the question.
As you described, if I had the chance to show the 1 minute video of 1 minute video for the entire thing, so whatever somebody captured, you'll understand what it is, how the things happen, how terrible things, how cruel things happen. So it's not the 1 minute, it goes on month after month that happened and came to the peak of this in July, and finally 5th of August the government disappeared. So all this anger is in there, and the whole anger and everything is now transferred in India, because she, the Prime Minister, went there and started, not only she's living there, the problem is, when I had a chance to talk to Prime Minister Modi, I just simply said, you want to host her? I cannot force you to abandon that policy, but please help us in making sure she doesn't speak to Bangladeshi people the way she is doing. She announces on such and such day, such and such hour she will speak, and the whole Bangladesh get very angry. Where is she speaking? Why is she keeping this whole anger thing inside of us now?
And is India doing what you asked?
No. Modi's answer, I quote, he said, it's a social media, we cannot control it. What can you say? It's an explosive situation. You can just walk away by saying it's a social media. So this is what is still going on.
May I ask you, I believe in technical terms, you've written an informal, an unsigned diplomatic note to India.
Yes, we did.
Asking for her extradition.
Absolutely.
And they've noted that it has arrived. But does that mean, in a sense, you're leaving it to the next government?
This will continue. I mean, now, in the meantime, another stage has come. I just want to add. Now there's a case. The International Criminal Tribunal has started the trial process. They send notices to Hasina for all the crimes he has committed, part of the crimes. There's so many other crimes coming up. So they have to respond to that notice. This is a legal notice now. So we have to go to the Interpol and all the other things that happen to that. This is the process that we are following. We want it to be very legal, very proper. We don't want to make sure that we do something out of anger or something. We want to build the best of relationship with India. It's our neighbor. We don't want to have any kind of basic problem with them. But somehow things go wrong every time because of all the fake news is coming from the Indian press. And many people say it has connections with the policymakers on the top and so on. So this is what makes Bangladesh very jittery, very, very angry. We try to get over this anger, but the whole barrage of things keep happening on the cyberspace. We can't just get away from that. Even if I try to peaceful anger, suddenly they say something, do something, and that comes back. So this is our now big task to make sure that we can have at least a peaceful life to go on with our life, to create the life that we are dreaming of.
Okay, thank you. I'm going to take two now. You've been very energetic, right by the wall. Yep, you. And then I'm going to take the one who has been, yes, you, who is going like that. Right at the back, yep, you. Pointing at your own head, yep.
Thank you, Professor Yunus. My name is Nazim Uddin. I'm the chairman of Chattogram Samiti UK. was born just 2 miles away from your birthplace.
Okay.
So with that disclaimer, I wanted to ask a question to you. Will you seize this opportunity, this moment, to break free from fascist structure and system, and then allow the people to vote for the reforms that you are taking and embed them, that reform into a constitution, and through referendum allow people to vote for it. As far as I'm aware, about 20,000 comments that I read on social media, 95% people support your reforms. We don't want to be hostage to political parties. Why don't you just go back directly to civic societies and the people and allow them to vote whether they would like to go ahead and change Bangladesh for the future and make it a real tiger for the world economy. Thank you.
Thank you. I want to be clear. Are you asking for a vote on the charter?
Absolutely. What I'm asking is that July charter, of course, will be a legally binding agreement.
Yeah.
But in order to help sustain that reform, it needs to be structurally built into the constitution.
You'd like a vote on that?
Yeah, we heard about that, about having a kind of referendum on the issues that we have. There are so many complicated issues. The argument is referendum will be meaningless because most of the people don't even understand what they're voting for. So people will laugh at it, that it doesn't make any sense. So it's the politicians representing the people, all parties. They are involved in all these political issues and all the national issues, and they're supposed to understand, they're supposed to debate. If they have agreed together, all parties, that's what we are focusing on, all parties, then it's more real than giving it to a referendum of all the package. It's a big package. So this is what the part we talk.
Referendums have lots of problems with them, many countries know, but
You must be referring to something, they were smiling.
but it would answer the point, the challenge to you, that this charter is in some way not democratic. We'll come back to that. Let me come to you who stood up. You've been very energetic.
Chief Advisor, welcome to London.
Thank you.
On behalf of British Bangladeshi community, I'm Councillor Saifuddin Khalid. I'm also a practicing barrister, British Bangladeshi practicing barrister in London. I have two questions for you. How confident are you?
Could you possibly have just one?
It's very quick, two questions. I'm not going to make a statement. How confident are you that the political and democratic organs will be well equipped to hold a general election, a credible election with level playing field by April 2026?
We'll try our best.
And secondly, British Bangladeshi community would like to have a meeting with you. Do you have a plan to meet British Bangladeshi community who are eagerly waiting to meet and have view exchange with you? Thank you, Chief Advisor.
Thank you. Thank you very much for inviting. I wish we could, but our program makes such a packed program. We are rushing from one to the other. Thank you so much, but definitely we'll try to keep in touch. Thank you. Thank you.
We can take this as part of the meeting. Go to the woman in a white shirt there. Sorry, I can't quite see. Yes. Okay.
Hello.
Professor, my name is Dr. Zoe Mandich, and I'm very, very interested in Bangladesh and especially the young generation, the generation which stood up for justice. And this is a role model for all of us. My question is that with the new technology such as AI, what can be done? What is in your policies and support you're giving to that 10 million students who rose in terms of, having a hopeful future, getting a foot place in the market, in the global market for future and for jobs. And there are obviously countries around you that are running a special AI program. Is there anything that we can do to help and support the students especially? Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you for the offer. It's a very important offer. We want to be supportive of the young people as much as we can. And I try to bring to the notice of the world and notice of people in Bangladesh. Bangladesh is a very unique country. It's the 8th most populous country in the world. Don't forget that. It's a huge number of people in that country, 180 million people, in a very tiny space. The most important part of that is not about the density of the population, is about the age of the population. Half the population of that 180 million, 90 million people, is under the age of 26 and younger. So this is a unique feature of Bangladesh, where many countries getting older and older, they don't have people to work in this country. Bangladesh is getting younger and younger, and young population everywhere, and very talented young people, not just young people, very talented, very creative young people. I get goosebumps when I think about this. This is more than gold mine. You can do anything in the world with this young population, only if we can run our country right. Because this is needed not for Bangladesh, it's needed for the whole world. I was recently visiting Japan. Amazing thing, request they are making. Please send your young people to Japan. We want to take as many as you can send. So we signed 2 agreements in this trip to send 100,000 young people to go and work in Japan. And I said, please keep these doors open so that we can continue to bring young people from Bangladesh, boys and girls, not just boys and girls, to come to Japan and do everything that you need to do, because you don't have any population to run your factory, run your businesses, run your buses. Their buses are stopped. They have no driver. Their taxis don't function. There's no driver. Your businesses shut down because there's no people who run the business. Their agriculture stopped, abandoned, because nobody's there. The machines are there, farmhouse is there, land is there, no people. I said, okay, we will be very happy to help you, to send our young people. They said, only thing you need to do, teach them how to speak Japanese. I said, we'll do that.
Is it a great
very lucky country. It's a very lucky country to be so resourceful with human beings.
Great. No, can I, I'm sorry, I'm going to come here to the front row. There's a storm of people with things to say.
Thank you. Give me a chance. Assalamu alaikum, Dr. Mohammad Yunus. First time I met with him in France when agrarian check fair. Second time in 2099 when Bangladesh problem is arsenic. This time Dr. Yunus held one meeting in Paris. This time I was there. Third time I met with him in Spain.
Listen, this is a wonderful history, but please could you get to the question?
Thank you. Today I am, thank you for everybody to arrange this meeting about in Bangladesh situation. But I want one question. Dr. Yunus, please held the election upcoming 2026 you declare in April. We want to see for the foreign Bangladeshi people also, we have to give a right for vote. This is my. Thank you.
That's our promise. We'll do that. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Sorry, I'm going to take the woman in the second row here. Yep.
Thank you. My name is Halima Begum. I represent Oxfam, but mostly I'm here representing my mother, who cannot be here today, and it's an honor to be in this space with you today, Chief Advisor. My question is...
Please give my salam to her.
Thank you very much. She will be so pleased. The question really I have is, how much security can you offer to the protection of women's rights and gender? Because often when we see challenges around democracy, it's women who are then exposed, and as we know, the rollback of gender is quite significant concern at the moment. Thank you.
Thank you very much. There are not so many women in this audience here today, so thank you for the question.
Very bold recommendations. Women are outspoken. There are many members in our cabinet represent them, women cabinet members. So the status-wise, we are doing the best possible way. We are not perfect. Definitely Bangladesh has lots of difficulties in getting all the rights established in an open and fair way. But government is committed to establish them. That's all we can assure you. Thank you.
Thank you. One here on green on me.
So much.
No, sorry. I'm so sorry. It was a very good beginning. Let me see if we can get you. Let me see if we can get you in as well.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. It's working.
It's on.
Your Excellency, welcome to London. My name is Zanira Konopianova. I work for Chevron. So we are one of your, largest investors who have been partnering with your country for over 30 years. My question is, what actions your government is taking to attract foreign direct investments into Bangladesh and specifically into the energy sector? Thank you.
We are very, very active on that. We have been holding summits of investors, and Chevron is a participant on that. We're inviting many other companies to come and invest, and we are promising them something very important, that you don't have to come and invest here just to sell your things to Bangladesh. Bangladesh is offering itself to be the production hub for the world, not just for Bangladesh. So we provide young people that are ready to work for you, and we provide all other facilities so that you can plug and play situation. You bring your factory, produce it, and sell it to the world. In return, also we are promising that we will build our port facilities in a world-class way, so that you don't have any difficulty in bringing things to Bangladesh and sending out your products that you have produced here. So that's how we are bringing the investors, not only for Bangladesh, we also keep reminding them, you have a big market right here, not just Bangladesh. You can produce to Bangladesh. We have all the communication things. We'll fix it up to deliver it to Nepal. Nepal is a country that cannot access to the ocean, so we will give you the access to the ocean, and you produce, bring things to Nepal, to Bhutan, even the seven sisters in India, where also we open up, so that we all prosper together. This whole region is a potentially very attractive region for production. So we are inviting all the companies